Hello, Internet. How are you? We're on a bit of a nostalgia trip right now, and I'm going to say something to you, Micah. Albino black sheep. Does that ring a bell?
It does, and honestly, I hadn't thought about that in a long time.
Well, we have a bit of a flash animation on here. It's a pretty famous one. It was actually for the longest time, it was the most popular video on Newgrounds. I think for like 2-3 years straight.
Yeah, because it says
and rightfully so.
the YouTube published date is 2008, but I think this is older than that, right?
Oh, it is. This is like early 2000s.
Because this is easily over a decade old.
Yeah, easily. And I was gonna say, the Ultimate Showdown. I feel is kind of it's an it's a big, massive internet joke, but at the same time, it's one that we all enjoy so much. And I was gonna say, let's give it a watch, and let's reminisce.
Oh, so old school.
Yep.
Man. Oh my gosh.
I can still quote this.
Old Godzilla was hopping around Tokyo City like a big playground when suddenly Batman burst from the shade and hit Godzilla with a bat grenade. Godzilla got pissed and began to attack, but didn't expect to be blocked by Shaq, who proceeded to open up a can of Shaq Fu when Aaron Carter came out of the blue and he started
Aaron
beating up
Carter, I
Shaquille
forgot
O'Neal.
about
Then
him.
they both got flattened by the Batmobile, but before we could make it back to the Batcave, Abraham Lincoln popped out of his grave and took an AK-47 out from under his hat, flew Batman away with a rat-a-tat-tat, but he ran out of bullets and he ran away because Optimus Prime came to save the day. This is the ultimate showdown, ultimate destiny, good guys, bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown, ultimate destiny.
Oh, Aaron Carter. He's dead.
Godzilla took a bite out of Optimus Prime, like Scruff McGruff took a bite out of crime, and then Shaq came back covered in a tire track, but Jackie Chan jumped out and landed on his back, and Batman was injured and trying to get steady when Abraham Lincoln came back with a machete, but suddenly something caught his leg and he tripped. Indiana Jones took him out with his whip, then he saw Godzilla sneaking up from behind, and he reached for his gun, which he just couldn't find, cause Batman stole it and he shot and he missed, and Jackie Chan deflected it with his fist, then he jumped in the air and he did a somersault while Abraham Lincoln tried to pull a vault onto Optimus Prime, but they collided in the air, then they both got hit by a Care Bear stare. This is the ultimate showdown, ultimate destiny, good guys, bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown.
And here it comes.
Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus, down from the...
Whoa.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, great.
Oh, that was freaky.
No, I know.
Because it just like froze and it's like
the
Chuck
dry,
Norris.
the dry. Sorry, something happened on my computer. I'll take it back here.
In an immaculate chorus, down from the heavens, descended Chuck Norris, who delivered a kick which could shatter bones into the crotch of Indiana Jones,
No.
who fell over on the ground, writhing in pain, as Batman changed back into Bruce Wayne. But Chuck saw through his clever disguise, and he crushed Batman's head in between
Oh,
his
no.
eyes. Then Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White and Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Black Knight and Benito Mussolini and the Blue Meanie and Cowboy Curtis and John B. the Genie, Robocop the Terminator, Captain Kirk and Darth Vader, Ropan, Superman and every single Power Ranger, Bill S. Preston and Theodore Logan, Spock, the Rock, Doc Ock and Hulk Hogan all came out of nowhere lightning fast and they kicked Chuck Norris in his cowboy ass. It was the bloodiest battle that the world ever saw, with civilians looking on a total loss. The fight raged on for a century, many lives were claimed, but eventually the champion stood. The rest saw the better, Mr. Rogers in a bloodstained sweater. This is the ultimate showdown, ultimate destiny, good guys, bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown. The ultimate showdown.
Oh, no.
The ultimate showdown. The ultimate
Oh.
This is the ultimate showdown.
Harakiri.
Ultimate destiny.
Oh my goodness.
Harakiri.
I hadn't even thought about that in
Oh man.
years, like a decade.
No. Such a nostalgia trip, dude.
Man.
Such a nostalgia trip. Oh my gosh. Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. I'm gonna be honest. Even though it still hasn't aged, it's showing its age, but at the same time, it's still awesome.
Right.
It's still freaking awesome. I was gonna say that one part right there at where Chuck Norris got killed by that massive group of people. I can quote that. I remember being able to quote that, and I did it for my English teacher, Miss Coffee, who I showed this to, and she was like, "That is hands down. This is hands down probably the greatest video ever on the internet ever." I showed it to her back when I was like a sophomore in high school, which was like 2003, 2004.
Man.
And her jaw hit the floor, and I remember I did the whole and Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White and Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Black Knight, Benito Mussolini and the Blue Meanie, Cowboy Curtis and John B. the Genie. I remember the whole thing. I was just like, wow. When I first did it, I was like, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did it. And I was going to say, who did you think was going to win it in the end?
Oh, back in the day, I had no idea. I mean, my money was always on Godzilla because it's Godzilla.
Yeah.
The Mr. Rogers thing is pretty funny, though.
Tokyo, go Godzilla. Mr. Rogers and his bloodstained sweater. I was going to say, Mr. Rogers, for him being like one of the nicest people ever of all time. And a lot of people, this is around the time when the internet rumors were going around, he was a sniper in Korea or a sniper in Vietnam.
Yeah, I've heard a bunch of different things.
And he had tattoos on his arms and only wore sweaters to cover them up. That's all lies. He never was in the military. He never had tattoos. He actually hated violence. He also was a vegetarian, but he didn't rub it in people's faces like so many other people love to do. And he also was actually literally colorblind. So he would not have been able to go into the military anyway. So there you go.
Interesting.
So yeah, John Green came up, did those facts, and just how awesome Mr. Rogers is and everything. And for him to win the Ultimate Showdown, I'm like, it's kind of fitting, but I don't think he'd commit harakiri. I mean, I don't think he would. I think at the end he'd be like, well, neighbors, I'd say that's going to do it for the day. I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in. And, well, we'll see you later. Peace out. No, just joking. Can't edit it there. But albino black sheep. I mean, where was the first time you saw that?
I guess it had to be. I mean, it had to be Newgrounds back in the day, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. That was a long time ago.
For those of you who are unaware, Newgrounds was this flash animation site.
It was still around, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still. It was the only thing back then.
Yeah.
Back then there was no YouTube. There was like a few other video sites, like stupidvideos.com and all that. But then YouTube came out and just destroyed everything.
Sure.
And is now taken over. It's taken over pretty much everything. It's YouTube is most people's. Instead of them watching TV now, primetime TV, they tune into YouTube and they watch whatever the heck they want. And you know what? Why not? Why can't people do that? Okay. Sorry. So, I'm going to say this. The Ultimate Showdown. I'd like to see them do like an HD remake, or I think I saw a Gmod version of it where people did like the character models in Gary's mod. But I'll have to look around and see if there is one. It still an awesome song, and also just such a nostalgia trip. I mean, I'm just remembering all the stuff that was on Newgrounds. You remember that one section of Newgrounds called like Assassin, where you could like kill celebrities and everything?
I remember that.
I remember that. It was like one of the oldest pages on there, and you got to kill everybody. I mean, I was just like, wow. It was like really demented too in some ways. I was just like, well, this is a dark side of the internet I never want to come back to, and I never did go back. All right. So I think that's going to do it for this episode of Renegades React. We hope you all have enjoyed what you've seen here. This has been the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny by Albino Black Sheep. Sorry, I kind of went silly there for a second. By Albino Black Sheep on YouTube. And we hope you all will come back. We hope you all like the video. If you do, leave a like. If you wish to see more, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below if there's something else you want us to watch. Check the description for all of our various other endeavors. And until next time, Internet, we will see you later. Peace out.